ruling groupies. The Los Angeles Times calls him the Elvis for toddlers. Where did Barney come from? It said necessity is the mother of invention. For Sheryl Leach, Barney's creator, the necessity came from a common problem all parents with young children face, a restless 2-year-old in the car.
Barney was an idea that I had driving down the freeway in Dallas, Texas, and I was thinking, what if I created something? What if I made something that would hold a 2-year-old's attention for 30 minutes?
So how'd she do that?
The character originally was a teddy bear, and in the first treatments that I did, I had Barney as a snuggly that would come to life and interact with children. Then my son went to the traveling dinosaur exhibit, and he was in love with the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
2-year-old Patrick changed the concept from a teddy bear to a stuffed dinosaur that waits until adults leave, then magically comes to life. Patrick's idea was the first of 3 key Barney decisions made by toddlers. But how to transform this idea into something tangible for Patrick? Sheryl's solution was simple: make a videotape. The hitch? She didn't know how. Sheryl had a master's in education, but knew nothing about video production. Again, she turned to her family. Her father-in-law owned a small educational video company. Together, they produced the first Barney video.
Oh my God, now we have to sell these. It was far easier learning how to do video than learning how to market video. We knew it from the very beginning we could not market Barney to adults. They view the programming and they go, oh my, it is so sweet, it is so sugary. They don't really understand it, and they're not entertained by it.
A videotape that children love to watch but leaves adults baffled. A tough sell in the billion-dollar-a-year children's video market, especially for someone like Sheryl with no prior experience in marketing. Had she do it, help was right around the corner.
We hired 18 moms from my neighborhood, and we trained them how to do telemarketing as if we knew.
This grassroots sales staff was nicknamed the Mom Blitzers. Sheryl counted on their experience with children to help them convince other adults to give Barney a try. Sheryl told the Mom Blitzers what to say, rehearsed them saying it, then gave them phone lists of video and toy stores and got them calling.
When my children went to school, I took my little corner and I used the telephone and concentrated on all the calls. It worked probably about from 2 to 5 hours a day. We introduced ourselves, and then we were told to say that we're here to introduce to you a purple and green dinosaur, friendly little animal that's wonderful with children.
The initial marketing strategy, give the tapes away for free. Where? Preschools. Why? Sheryl needed to answer 3 questions. Would the schools play it? Would the kids like it? Would the parents buy it? The answers, yes, yes, yes.
So it was that behind-the-scenes marketing. It wasn't starting at the top and trickling down with the marketing. It was starting at the bottom, at the actual child, and then building from the ground up.
Sheryl knew she was onto something, but to hit it big, she had to convince a national chain to stock Barney videos. But how does an unknown mother sell an unknown character to a well-known retailer? Sounds like a job for the Mom Blitzers.
Oh gosh, I would probably make, on JCPenney's, I would probably make perhaps 50 phone calls a day.
There was one woman in particular, she was pleasantly persistent, and she kept calling and calling.
I had my little printout as to what I was supposed to say, so I prepared myself very carefully.
The woman who called on Penny's was a very good salesperson.
We offered to send the people tapes of Barney.
She kept sending me Barney tapes and said, you know, please give them out to the associates in your department who have young children and see what kind of reaction they have.
A tape came on my desk of a Barney, and I called the group together, and I put it in, and I could see the attention level immediately drifting away when a 6-foot purple dinosaur, who was not very sophisticated, started dancing around on the screen. I said, well, what do you think? And they said, it'll never fly. Per sense, I was taking that tape to my grandson the next morning. I showed it to Max. He went crazy. His little brother went crazy. I came back on Monday and I said, we're missing something here. We're not looking at it through the eyes of a 2- or 3-year-old, and they don't see what the kids see in Barney.
Max's love of Barney paid off big. In the first year, JCPenney sold millions of dollars of videotapes and Barney merchandise. With JCPenney on board, Sheryl continued to make videos and to refine the Barney character. The big change was Barney's color, which went from this to this, to make Barney more lovable and more photogenic. Then on April 6, 1992, Barney was launched on the road to superstardom. Barney's ticket to the big time, PBS, which brought Barney into the homes of children. So how did Barney get on TV? The decision was made by 3-year-old Leora Rifkin. Her father is a PBS executive.
Larry, who works with PBS, knew nothing about Barney, but Leora had seen Barney in her preschool. And he went home and saw that she watched it over and over and over again, and he called me and said, have you ever considered PBS?
How valuable is a daily broadcast slot on PBS? Since Barney and Friends began airing a year ago, videotape sales have gone from 500,000 to over 6 million.
I can't discount the impact of PBS. That has helped tremendously.
And I lived through E.T., New Kids on the Block, Cabbage Patch, Care Bears. All those were wonderful licenses, but nothing compares to the explosion of Barney merchandise. I mean, it is an amazing phenomenon.
So with 2-year-old Patrick shaping up the concept, 18-month-old Max lining up a national retail chain, and 3-year-old Leora getting him on TV, 3 children with less than 10 years of life experience turned Barney into a prehistoric powerhouse. What did these mini-moguls see that we missed?
Generally speaking, Barney is not intended to be adult entertainment. He appears only when there are no adults present. I believe he was designed to be a most fantastic, imaginary purple playmate. The magic that Barney brings to the children is, in a sense, the magic that we as adults have either forgotten, outgrown, or lost touch with.